Okay, so we're on our way to go pick up the transmission for the shop truck. It's an MV3500. We have that T56 in there now, and the first gear is just ridiculous for anything doing truck stuff. So we're going to go ahead and replace it with this MV3500. It's out of an S10 with a 4.3 liter, so it should be the good gearing and everything we need. It's not quite as strong as the 4500, but with the amount of towing and weight we're going to haul around, the MV3500 should be just fine. So we're going to hit the road. It's a little ways away. Brought the trailer so we can go ahead and throw it on that. But we're going to pick it up, bring it back, and then we can start getting it in the shop truck. So I'm on the way home now, and ended up not getting a transmission. Ended up buying the whole truck. The dude gave me the truck for like barely more than it would cost just for the transmission. Kind of needed it out of his yard, so ended up getting the whole truck. It's a little bit rough, but it's the perfect transmission for what we need for the shop truck. So figure we can go ahead, we get the transmission, we can probably sell the roller and make our money back out of it all, or might be able to do something different with it, maybe build it, put the T56 out of the shop truck in it. Not really sure. We'll check it out when we get home, but as of right now, yeah, we didn't get a transmission. We got a whole truck.
So here's what we have. It's a 2002 Chevy S10 regular cab short bed, and it needs a lot of work. Good thing about this is that it has the 4.3 liter V6 and has a 5-speed manual transmission. It has some parts missing and some that need to be reinstalled, but it's a pretty cool combo, being such a small truck with that good V6 and a manual.
We have our truck unloaded off the trailer. It's sitting here right now. It's kind of swampy out here right now because we got some random snow in the last few days, which we haven't had in a long time. So it's kind of icy and messy, but we really need to get this one in the shop and work on it, whether we decide to fix it or not. But Chase has seen this a little bit. What are your first thoughts on this thing, Chase?
Well, my first thought was I tried to get the battery out of it and the door wouldn't even shut. I tried to slam it, nothing. I think this thing it looks rough, very rusted, but maybe there's something else that we're missing.
Yeah, it's a 4.3 liter 5-speed truck, and I really bought it for the 5-speed for the shop truck, but I kind of like it because, I mean, it's a 2-wheel drive, regular cab, short bed, so it's kind of cool. So we thought we'd drive it around just to see what we think about it and then kind of make our final decision. So what we're going to do now is we can't get it started because the flywheel is broken and the starter won't engage. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to hook it up to Chase's Jeep and see if we can roll start this thing.
About to hit the ground.
Oh, can you grab it? Hold on, hold on. You good?
Oh, it fell.
Why does it run when it's getting pulled? It runs when it's getting pulled, but as soon as I push the gas, it doesn't go anymore.
Now we'll pull it in the shop and get a closer look at it.
Okay, so I think the wheels and tires really make the look of this truck. I'm a big fan of the spiked lugs. I know some people aren't, but I really like the. It has a pretty big sidewall on the tires. One thing I have noticed though, looking at them, is has this always been this squatted?
No, it has not.
So the interior isn't great in this. This driver's seat is torn a little bit where I'm sitting. Dashboard is completely cracked up and trashed, missing the bezel. It has an aftermarket stereo in it, but pretty much overall it needs a dashboard, bezel, seat. It kind of needs a lot of work, so I'm not really all that impressed with the interior, except for the door panels are nice, but for the most part, it's kind of rough in here.
Okay, so the body on this truck really is not great at all. We have a lot of really rough spots in here, lots of Bondo, even massive holes right here. It'd be cool to duct the exhaust through that. But this truck is really rough off as far as body goes, and you can even see it with stuff like doors not shutting.
So the engine in this truck is a 4.3 liter, as we've said before. Little things are a little bit messed up on the body, like they said, but the guy told us that the engine ran. It looks clean, everything's clean on it. We got it to run while Chase was towing, as you saw in the video, but we couldn't get it to stay running. It only would run while it was being pulled. So we know it runs, we know it doesn't make a knocking noise or anything like that, but can't get it running. So we went through the truck. It does have some positives, but it has a whole lot of negatives. I'm not sure about fixing this truck up. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's an awesome truck, but I just don't think it's gonna make the cut. I think it's a great donor truck at this point.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. We're going to talk about it a little more just to see, but I'm leaning towards this not being one that we're going to run through the shop. I feel bad about stripping out a cool truck like this, especially knowing how the previous owner felt about it. I'm a sentimental person too, so what we'll probably be doing with this truck is pulling the drivetrain and selling it as a roller for someone else looking for a project. As much as we'd love to build this one, it just wouldn't be reasonable for us to do the work it needs and still make money. A regular cab short bed S10 is a great base to build a hot rod, so this will definitely be a truck that someone can use. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at The Midnight Mech, TikTok at The Midnight Mechanic, and check out our business page on all the social media pages at Shuck Auto, and we will see you guys next time.